Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morrisman. As always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. I'm going to entitle this video Reading Between the Lines Part 5 / Morrisman is going to go there. And before I really kind of get into the main purpose of the video, I just want to say this. It's not negative. It's just telling the truth as it unfolds. And I'd rather be told the truth than be told a lie. And sometimes the truth is kind of ugly, but hopefully you learn from the truth when it's not positive. And before, again, I kind of tell this story, I'm going to say some stuff that's really positive. I appreciate people to get it, and it's like we're not trying to build an atomic bomb or, a rocket scientist. We just real simple stuff that should be able to decipher. And it makes sense, and it's just common sense to see and think, because when I first started to do this stuff with the lessons, this was long, actually before most people were using PayPal. People would send me a money order for a couple of songs that I would do for them. And before, this is before, I said, well, I got to start having them pay postage because it's not free to me, So I had a gentleman, shout out to Mark, and this is what I'm talking about. Mark had the foresight to say when he used to send me, the request with the money order, he would send me stamps. He said, well, here's the postage to send the DVD back to me. Because he knows, like, well, this shit ain't free. Why should Morrisman pay for this when I'm ordering it? And I appreciate you, Mark. There should be more people like you. There should be more people like Mr. Mayberry. He contacted me a couple of days ago to do Maxwell song. I think it might have been 2 of them. And I listened to them, and they were basically piano tunes, and the voicing on the guitar just didn't sound good. So I told him, that ain't a good idea, man. It won't sound good on guitar, and I don't want to take your money and give you garbage, So he said, I appreciate that. Then he sent me a $10 donation. Just to say, I appreciate your time, man. I really do. So I said, that was really nice. So I found the Maxwell song that was guitar driven, and I did it for him, and he was quite surprised. I said, hey, man, I appreciate you appreciating me, and the world should be like that, that people take notice and just do the right thing instead of trying to bullshit you because they think you stupid, So here's the story, and I'm going to read some of this email verbatim, and then I'm going to kind of talk about the stuff that's kind of in between the lines. I hope my camera don't cut off on me. So I got it. Actually, I sent him a DVD of a song years ago, and it reads like this. It says, hey Morrisman, I was wondering if your tab service is still $12 per song. I saw that on your channel 5 years ago. So that was like 2014. Here it is, 2021. Now, my question is, as I analyze these lines, what is still the same price 5 years ago? Hopefully you're not making the same money you're making now, or you're making more money now than you were making 5 years because you got raises. When you're going to McDonald's to buy a burger in 2014 and now 2021, they're not going to be the same. Nothing stays the same, $20. And that was back when I had really no subscribers, and every blue moon somebody would ask me to do something, but now, and I appreciate it, I got 37,000 subscribers. I get people every day sending me requests, sometimes hundreds in a day, so things have not stayed the same. Nothing stays the same. Even when you wanted to, and it would be beneficial for you to have it stay the same. If I had my way, it'd be still 1984, okay? But, nothing stays the same. Just about everything changes. Just about everything goes up in price. Services, that's just how it works. So I found that to be interesting because it's like, okay, I want it for $12 in 2021. Ain't gonna happen, dude. It takes me anywhere from 2 hours to 3 hours to do these videos. I don't have 3 hours a person to give, or 3 hours in a day to give anybody. Just don't have that kind of time anymore, And even if I didn't, a grown man should never ask another grown man for something he ain't willing to pay for. So, already I kind of seeing where this is going. So it says, let me find another section. Okay, because he wants me to do 2 songs now, and then he got others for me to do. So he says, he first went on another guy's channel. I'm not going to mention that guy's name because everybody has a different purpose, on YouTube. My purpose is to teach you guys the chords to this lesson, to these songs. That's it. It's not to teach you how to play guitar, even though I got videos for that, but that's the purpose of my videos. It's not for me to sit here and take myself and show you guys I can play. Care less about that, because you care less about that. You come to my channel because you want a song you want to learn. Hopefully I've already posted it for free, or if not, you pay me to do it. I have a tabbing service. Now it's $20 a song. It used to be $15, but things go up. Time is extremely limited these days, but I'll still try to do this for you and help you guys. 2 song minimum. So he said he went to that guy's channel, and the guy, he thinks tunes his guitar differently. Now, what's interesting about that guy's channel, and I'm not going to mention his name, is I got a pretty good ear. I can hear a lot of stuff, musically. And when I got turned on to his channel, I said, man, I can't even hear you. He's playing along with the record too. And I'm like, I got a good ear, but I can't hear you. So I said to him, I said, we can't hear you, man. And his response was, this is the way I like it. So I backed up because I'm like, I'm not trying to step on your toes. I'm just trying to tell you that we sit here and watch your videos, but we can't hear what you're doing. It's like, so what's the purpose if we can't hear you? Now there's some people that want me to change my format to just playing without the music. I'm like, that's not my format. My format is to teach you guys the chords while playing the song so you can see where these chords fall. And I try to EQ, and I do a good job of you being able to hear me, while the record's going. So I understand that guy's channel because he's not trying to teach, he's just playing, and that's not, and nothing wrong with that. That's just his format. I respect that. So he said, so it makes it hard for him to learn from him. I'd rather pay you since you do such a good job. Now here's reading between the lines. I wasn't your first choice. You came to me because you couldn't get that from him for free. So I'm like, okay, keep it going. So I'd rather pay you, because you do such a good job, and I believe in supporting a working musician like yourself. Let me just say this. No one's supporting me here. I'm basically doing this for free because trust me, if you would support me, I would get my PayPal account be much bigger. And I'm not tripping. That's not a tripping statement. That's just the truth. Because it's like I guess a Twilight Zone episode. You're thinking it this way, but by by the time you get to the end of the episode, it's this way. And I kind of make the comparison between the two because there's some people that think they support me. No, you're not. I'm helping you. Trust me, I'm helping you. So it's like, let's not get it twisted because I'm here helping you. You're not helping me. I had one guy say, should I put energy? Yeah, let me just interject that in there because this fits. This guy sent me an email. And it had to be a comment. It had to be one of the most ridiculous comments that was ever sent to me. He said, this is not a request, but would you be interested in doing this song? This is a request, man. Come on, man. Why throw that nonsense at me? Because that's nonsense. You want something. It's called a request. Would I be interested? If I was interested, I would have done it before you even asked me, So come on, man. Come to me correct. Because that's some bullshit. And it's an insult to my intelligence that you think you're going to twist it around for it to mean something else when it means this. You want something. And if you want something, you got to pay for it, Because it's not fair to the disco dance, the Andre Coggins, the Michael McDonald's, the Jesse Roberts. The list goes on. People that pay me for my service. And I appreciate you guys because they understand it. They get it. Never asked, being a grown man, never asked another grown man for something you're not willing to pay for, And again, my channel has grown and I appreciate the subscriptions and the viewership, so it'd be unfair to do this for you because you think you so special than everybody else. And then everybody else that gets it pays. It's like, come on, man, And then I said, dude, that's a request, and you're gonna have to pay for what you asked for. Well, and what did he say after that? Because that was classic too. I wish that I could help you. You're not helping me, I'm helping you. Because you're the one who wants something. So it's like, come on, man. It's just some bullshit. And you get tired of dealing with people that think that you stupid. Or whatever. I don't know what you want to call it. So let me get back to that. Because I had to interject that in there. So he asked for 2 songs. He asked for Earth, Wind, and Fire. And whenever anybody asks for Earth, Wind, and Fire, be prepared to pay because they shit ain't easy. Every single Earth, Wind, and Fire song that I've ever done, I've done at least 40 or 50 of them, I've played from the sheet music because you are not going to pick up all of their stuff by just your ear. You're not going to be able to do it. Trust me, you're not going to be able to do it. So, actually, I think I do have the sheet music, but I don't know where's that right now. I'm not about to spend 2 hours and then have to spend 2 hours to do it for $12 to do the song for you. So I'm like, I told him I still with the Earth, Wind, and Fire song is not doable because I don't have the sheet music, and I do believe I have it around here. And if I'm correct, I know where it's at, but it's gonna take about an hour to dig it out. It's like, no, I'm gonna have to pass on that. Because anyway, I don't like doing Earth, Wind, and Fire tunes because they're not easy, they hard. But you do get a sense of satisfaction once you've completed it and did a good job. But I don't like doing their stuff because they stuff that you work hard. So I told him, I said, the Earth, Wind, and Fire tune it's not doable. I can't find the sheet music, don't have it. But the stylistic song is doable. I can do that, because I thought I had done that already. And if I had done, I would actually just send it to him without any charge because I'm like, I've already done it, so I'm not gonna charge you. Sometimes I charge about $5 because I got to go find it, sift through 4,000 videos and archive. But I know where that would be if I had it. But I checked. I said, I'm surprised I didn't do this because I've done just about every stylistic song I can think of. So I told him it was doable, and the price is, the 2021 price, not the 2014 price. It's gonna be $20 because it takes me again anywhere from 2 to 3 hours to do these songs. And if I get 4 or 5 people just asking for free, that's my whole day. I'm like, I don't have my whole day to give you. Really, I don't have any of my time to give you other than what I can give you for free. What I think that you guys might like. But when it's a specific request, it's a request for the tabbing service. So I told him I'd do the stylistic song, $20. So I didn't hear from him. I said, well, I'm going to go ahead and do it since I haven't done it. I thought I did. And it'll be a pretty cool song to do because I'm a big fan of stylistic tunes. So I had did it. Took me about 3 hours, from start to finish. Learning the song, putting in Sony editing, putting graphics in there, then rendering it, and then it's done. That's like 3 hours worth of work. So I sent him an email because I hadn't heard from him. And I said, your stylistic song is ready. Meaning that it's ready, submit payment, I send it straight over. That was 2 days ago. So again, reading between the lines. I ain't paying for this. I thought I spent 3 hours. Because when people don't respond, they're basically telling you, fuck you. I'm not responding. And it's an insult to you. It's like, you came to me, I responded to you, now you're going to ignore me. And like I told you guys in a couple of videos earlier, I'm changing my behavior. I try to be accommodating to everybody, and there's some people don't appreciate it. Fuck them. That's that simple. You don't respond to my emails, I don't respond to your emails. You don't say thank you, I don't give you shit for you to even have to say thank you. Okay? Because sometimes people want to try to take advantage of you, because you're a good-hearted, kind-hearted person. And it's like, that shit gonna have to stop, Like, try to get you the benefit of the doubt, but, you're basically telling me what you think and how you feel. I'm like, okay, and I'm going to respond to that. So it's interesting. Now he doesn't want to submit payment for the service that he asked me for, and it took me 3 hours to do. And what I did was, because when I posted that song on my channel, the people that I appreciate, I sent it to them. And they're like, man, thanks. You're welcome, because I know you got me. I got you. But I thought I would just do this kind of video because, again, this is not negative. This is trying to get people to be right, do the right thing. This guy's older than me, and I'm like, you're supposed to be setting an example for me. I'm supposed to learn from you. And still, I don't feel like paying for that, even though I came up to you and I asked for it. And I thought I was going to get it for $12 a song. $12 don't do nothing for me. And again, this is about me helping you guys. This is not about you paying Morrisman. So please don't think that. You know, because if you was paying Morrisman, you'd be paying my professional studio rates, which is $150 every 30 minutes, okay? That's what I get when I go into the studio and work for professional clients. You know, $12 is to help you. It don't do nothing for me. You know, can't even buy a pizza with $12. And what's interesting is that video I did called Pay Attention, when the guy from overseas, you know, making a big deal about he sent me money and expecting a 4-hour turnaround. And, you know, he sent me money. I said, you didn't send me anything, sir. I mean, I checked my PayPal twice and maybe it's delayed. I sent it and I got a receipt for it. I'm like, well, please send it to me so I can see it. He sent it to the wrong email address. You know, all of that for $13. It's like, all right, man, you know, come on. You know, I'm not saying that whatever you give me I don't appreciate, or, you know, I'm going to do what you asked me to do for the money, but $12, $13, you know, I'm here helping you. You're not here helping me, you know. And should I? No, I ain't gonna say that. But I think I've gotten my point across. You know, that there's some people that want to get stuff almost free. I'm going to say this and then I'm going to shut the video off or close off. Before I retire from corporate America, what I missed about when I was working and now with being retired is you miss all those great friendships. I was really fortunate enough to work around a group of people, not everybody, but most of the people that I worked with, we were like brothers, sisters. You know, we cared about each other aside from being co-workers. And I still communicate with some of these people to this day, even though I haven't seen them in maybe 10 years now, you know. And I remember one individual that was working with us, and she was a supervisor. She made really good money because we made good money. You know, government do pay well, you know, real well. So she decided she was going to quit her job. And I'm not going to mention how much she made, you know, and start I guess it's a consulting company as far as helping people with their business plan. And me and my coworkers, we felt this way. And it's none of our business how she wants to run her life, but we said, I think that's a really bad decision, a really bad choice. I said, I'm thinking the same. I'm like, why can't she just stay here and do her job on the side? And when it takes off, you say goodbye to this job. You know, you don't jump ship premature before you receive no money yet. So she decided to quit, focus on this full time. And unfortunately, the people that were supposedly her clients were broke people, or people that just didn't want to pay for her service. They thought she should get paid this, like $12, when she should be getting paid like this. And within 2 years, she lost her house and had to move back in with her mama. And she was in her 50s then. And me and my coworker said, you know, we can't tell people how to run their life, but that was just a really bad decision. Why would you quit this before this takes off? You know, but again, you know, it's not our place to tell her how to run her life and her business. But we just thought that was really bizarre. It's like, you don't quit the money-making cash cow before the little infant grows up to start making money for you. You know, and unfortunately, you know, she would sometimes come back downtown to have lunch with us and tell us about all these people that owe her money because she had already prepared and gave them her services. And they was going, well, I'm going to pay the rest of it. She never got paid. She spent most of her day chasing down deadbeat clients trying to get the rest of her money or all her money. You know, but it's just so unfortunate, you know, that it's like that because she's a really nice person. And the similarities between me and her is she likes helping people. I like helping people, but not at the risk of being cheated or played. Or people think you're stupid. Well, he real stupid and he going to do. No, I'm not, you know. And again, I'm not being mean or negative, but sometimes you have to plant your feet on the ground and let people know where you stand. You know, it's like, well, am I going to try to cheat Morrisman? No, I don't think so, because I ain't that kind of guy anyway. Because like I said, anything that I acquire or ask of somebody, I pay them for their time. You know, I pay them for their time. There are times that Joe used to just roll with me when I run errands. I give him a few dollars because I'm like, he's like, you ain't got to give me money. I'm like, I know, but, you know, I feel good that I'm giving you some because you took a moment out of your day just to come here and do this with me. I appreciate you, and here's something. Instead of, I just want a couple hours of your day, and I don't do anything for you, don't compensate you for your time or nothing. And I'm like, I just wasn't raised that way, I just wasn't raised that way. But I'm going to sign off now, but I thought I would share that. And the purpose of sharing that as I close off this video is a lesson for young folks. Treat people in the manner that you want to be treated. Do you want to get paid? So why don't you think the other people don't want to get paid? Do you want to be half paid? No. So why do you think these other people want to be half paid? Don't come to nobody like that. It's an insult to their intelligence. It really is, And as you go to older, you would think that people that are older, they would understand that, but I guess there's no, I guess because you're a certain age, you're supposed to know this stuff, or you're supposed to, implement this into the, universe, throw it out there, throw out kindness and just consideration. But I guess not, But I just thought I would share that with you guys because, it was kind of funky. It's like, okay, man, I'm going to spend all this time for $12 and you helping me. No, you're not. You're not supporting me. You're not. You're thinking about yourself. Till next time, take care and thanks for watching.